Monsterverse Mechagodzilla, one of the most powerful versions of Mechagodzilla out there, created by Apex Cybernetics to counter and kill Godzilla, used from the skull of Ghidorah, and Heisei Mechagodzilla, built by G-Force of the remains of Mechagodzilla to counter and kill Godzilla. Created by G-Force, by the way. I think I already said that. Sorry. Anyways, we're gonna be putting both of them to the test today and see what they can go off against each other and see which one will come out on top. So first, we're gonna go over the feats of Monsterverse Mechagodzilla and see what he has in store for us today. So this monstrosity is 150,000 metric tons. Its weight is. It's 122 meters tall, which means it's 400 feet tall. Built by Apex Cybernetics, powered by Hollow Earth energy, giving it an output comparable or exceeding Titan-level beings. The neural interface hijacked by Ghidorah's skull consciousness, Ghidorah's consciousness, turning it into a fully autonomous, hyper-aggressive. Its strength feats. It physically dominated a weak Godzilla in close combat and threw him across multiple skyscrapers easily. Since Godzilla was weakened during this time, but his weight still remained the same. He dragged Godzilla continuously around Hong Kong while beating him continuously. He overpowered Godzilla's jaws, forcing it open, and was able to shoot his beam. He ragdolled Kong despite Kong's raw physical strength. He restrained both Titans simultaneously during brief exchanges. Durability phase. Took direct hits from Kong's axe that wasn't supercharged yet, but the axe is powerful in its own way. He didn't even restrain. All it did was make sparks for him, which wasn't really putting any dents or cracks into the armor until Godzilla supercharged it with his weakened atomic breath. Yeah, weakened atomic breath. It was all he was really critically injured when Kong used the axe powered by Godzilla's weakened atomic breath. So that's what he has for durability. His weapon feats. So what he has for weapons. Mechagodzilla has his proton screen, his primary weapon. He overpowered Godzilla's atomic breath, which was in a weakened state and he had no energy at the time, in a direct beam clash. He pushed Godzilla across the city with a sustained energy output, one of the strongest beam weapons in the Monsterverse. His missile and energy blades. Thanks to his buzzsaws and missiles, he's able to shoot them at Godzilla, and they are also very useful when it comes to combat against the G-Man. He fired rapid barrages of guided missiles, generated spinning energy blades for a close-range dismemberment. Thanks to his the blade on his tail, which was spinning, it was able to nearly kill Kong. This is also used for dismemberment or strikes for killing blows. It nearly killed Kong with a precise strike, as seen in the movie, where he's trying to hold off Mechagodzilla's spike tail as it's trying to bury right into Kong's skull. He also has his thrusters, his rocket thrusters. The rocket-assisted punches massively increase the impact force. Use boosters mid-combo for relentless non-stop pressure. Speed mobility feats. Extremely fast for a Titan-sized mech. Blitzed both Godzilla and Kong before they could ever recover. Jet thrusters allowed instant repositioning and aerial control. Reaction speed, high encounter to Godzilla's attacks consistently. Combat skill and aggression. Fought with zero hesitation or mercy. Combined ranged weapons, grappling, and melee seamlessly. Targeted heads, throats, and vital points instinctively. More vicious and efficient than most organic titans. So this is what Mechagodzilla has to go off with. He has Ghidorah's consciousness controlling him right here. So Ghidorah being a high IQ being out there who was able to go toe to toe with Godzilla and maybe even go toe to toe with Shima herself, who was able to cause the first Ice Age. And he has had combat experience fighting both of them. It's not confirmed if Ghidorah did fight Shima. I'm not sure if he did fight Shima, but if we did say he did, he will have a lot of combat experience with titans across the globe. His weaknesses: lacked self-preservation due to Ghidorah's consciousness. He has no regeneration or adaptive evolution. He was defeated when Kong's axe was overcharged, Godzilla's weakened atomic breath. The human intervention as well, that doesn't really matter in this point because it's just going to be with them. He's going to be going against the other mech in this scenario. Overall, the scaling summary stronger than weakened. What's his name again? He's stronger than the weakened Godzilla and State and Kong. He does beat Kong with his beast glove and axe. Kong fans, I'm not trying to piss you off, but that's how it goes. But he's also able to go toe to toe with base Monsterverse Godzilla. Base Monsterverse Godzilla being super powerful. He's not being supercharged, but he is very powerful. He was able to go toe to toe with Ghidorah and has all those feats from the Mutos. So if he was able to go with that, then he should be able to go very powerful. Alright, since we just finished up the feats for him, now we're going to be going to the next Titan. And the most powerful mechagodzilla out there, Heisei Mechagodzilla, my personal favorite mechagodzilla out there. Heisei Mechagodzilla's feats: constructed and designed, built by G-Force using Futurian tech and Mecha King Ghidorah salvaged components, specifically engineered to counter and kill Godzilla. Piloted mech, allowing tactical combat decisions. So Mechagodzilla will be controlled by the people who piloted Mechagodzilla in the movie. His strength feats: physically overpowered Godzilla multiple times in a direct grappling and lifted and restrained Godzilla using mechanical strength plus cables, crushed and pinned to the ground while suppressing his movement. He was able to be lifted and crushed on the floor by Godzilla. While Crusher cables applied internal pressure strong enough to damage Godzilla's organs, like his second brain, and like he was able to pierce Godzilla's chest. Along with his durability feats, he tanked multiple atomic breaths from Godzilla at close range. Heisei Godzilla taking like a few supercharged atomic breath beams to finally take down the diamond-coated Mechagodzilla. Keep in mind, Mechagodzilla, Heisei Mechagodzilla does have diamond coating, and it did take not Monsterverse, Heisei Godzilla being supercharged by Rodan and brought back to life just to kill Mechagodzilla. His diamond coating melting just from the sheer force of the power of Heisei Mechagodzilla, of Heisei Godzilla's atomic breath. So using this damage component to Heisei Mechagodzilla, and he was able to take all those hits from the supercharged beam of Heisei Godzilla. He was able to sustain that for a while, but then was destroyed, sadly. He withstood sustained energy attacks without catastrophic failure. Survives Godzilla's rage power escalation as well. We just covered that. After Rodan's sacrifice, he continued operating even after heavy external damage. His weapon feats: his plasma grenade cannons. Overall, Heisei Mechagodzilla does have more weapons than Monsterverse Mechagodzilla. His weapon feats include plasma grenade cannons, fired high-energy explosive plasma rounds, cause visible damage, and staggered Godzilla repeatedly. Heisei Mechagodzilla, including his Mega Buster chest beam, his shock anchors / harpoons, his G Crusher system, and his intelligence and his mobility feats. So, after covering all of that, he's extremely powerful beam capable of overwhelming Godzilla's atomic breath, knocked Godzilla and inflicted severe damage. One of the strongest anti-Godzilla weapons in the Heisei era. Shock anchors slash harpoons. See, this is where it comes in. These things are really powerful. They came from Mecha King Ghidorah, I think, because like not and now is not the time to get into theories, but these things are used to grapple and bring what's it called, to bring kaiju near him. But this won't be working on Mechagodzilla Monsterverse. Even though it may be able to latch onto him and cause some damage to his armor, Mechagodzilla will be just pushing Monsterverse Mechagodzilla towards him. Because really, Mechagodzilla here can fly, but we're not going to be giving him his powered feats. Mechagodzilla here will be able to actually defeat Heisei Mechagodzilla in close ranged combat. He delivered electrical shock strong enough to stun Heisei Godzilla, his G-Crusher system, his most important feat. His cables wrapped around Godzilla's torso increased internal pressure on Godzilla's heart, nearly killing him. Explicitly stated to be fatal if sustained. His tactical slash intelligence feats. Coordinated attacks during their first battle with Heisei Godzilla was at a completely far-ranged attacks. He switched combat strategies based on Godzilla's reaction and targeted vital areas instead of brute force brawling. Mobile feats. He also does have thrusters the same as Mechagodzilla, but these ones are actually capable of flying. Unlike what's his other name, Mechagodzilla from the Monsterverse, he cannot fly with his thrusters, but Heisei Mechagodzilla can fly, giving the edge maybe in speed in air, shifting the terrain in the air. So he does have more of the air advantage over a Monsterverse Mechagodzilla. His high maneuverability for a mech of its size, able to reposition quickly and attack from air or ground. Limitations slash weakness. Overheated is destabilized when Godzilla absorbed Rodan's energy. Internal systems couldn't handle Godzilla's spiral-powered escalation. Ultimately disabled due to power overload, not lack of weapon lethally. No, well, basically, Godzilla's atomic breath at the point was supercharged by Rodan's energy. So this did immense damage to the armor and also did damage Mechagodzilla as a whole. The overall assessment, one of the most effective anti-Godzilla machines ever built, came closer to killing Godzilla than almost any other kaiju or weapon in the Heisei era. Only lost to Godzilla because it received an external power amp, not because Mechagodzilla was outmatched. So, in a fight between these two, who would win? Well, thanks to Heisei Mechagodzilla's diamond coating, he does have the overall edge in durability, but Mechagodzilla from the Monsterverse does have the overall ability in strength and combat. Heisei Mechagodzilla does take his the weapons, along with taking more of the zero cannon. So these are extremely valuable weapons, whereas the missiles and drill won't be able to do that much to Heisei Mechagodzilla, as Mechagodzilla from the Monsterverse is really powerful. He can deliver such precise blows. Keep in mind, Mechagodzilla can still get dismembered, and both of them actually can get dismembered. Mechagodzilla from the Monsterverse does take speed. Since Heisei Mechagodzilla can fly, but Mechagodzilla does have those thrusters on him. Even if they're fighting on the floor, Mechagodzilla from the Monsterverse can use those thrusters to advantage to propel himself straight towards the mech. The mech won't even have enough time to get off the ground and actually shoot its beams at Mechagodzilla, where Mechagodzilla would actually pierce it before it could actually, it would intercept Heisei Mechagodzilla actually, before he could get into the air, knocking him to the ground maybe. as maybe Heisei Godzilla does get up, the proton screen won't be as effective in this battle, because like Mechagodzilla has the proton screen. It's a really powerful and deadly weapon in the Monsterverse, considered one of the strongest there. But keep in mind, it did just overpower weakened Godzilla's atomic breath, and was also able to burn Godzilla's scales. But keep in mind as well, this proton screen won't be able to melt the diamond coating off Heisei Mechagodzilla. So to this edge and Heisei Mechagodzilla's weapons and durability, I'm gonna have to get the slight edge to Mechagodzilla. Heisei Mechagodzilla wins this fight. So due to Heisei Mechagodzilla's diamond coating and his weapons and along with his flight, don't get me wrong, Monsterverse Mechagodzilla is one, if not the most powerful out there. He does have speed, way more faster than Godzilla himself in the Monsterverse. Overall, the fight could go either ways, but thanks to the diamond coating and all those weapons and the cables and its flight and most of the stuff its feats, they don't have regenerative abilities. Both of them don't have it. But externally, Mechagodzilla from the Heiseiverse takes the win. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please tell me if I'm wrong or not, but Monsterverse Mechagodzilla does lose this fight. Mechagodzilla from the Monsterverse, in my opinion, we didn't get to see much feats from him. Mechagodzilla was able to get thrown around easily by a weakened Godzilla and Kong. Well, if he was fighting base Godzilla and Kong, this would have actually just only taken maybe just base Godzilla to get against Mechagodzilla. But Mechagodzilla can actually take on, it's a 50-50 fight between Mechagodzilla at base form from Monsterverse against the Monsterverse base form for Godzilla. So for this form, Godzilla from the Monsterverse, Mechagodzilla from the Monsterverse loses this fight. Anyways, I hope you guys had a nice day. I hope you guys are having like maybe a great time or something. I don't know. I don't know what to say to my audience. I am just struggling right now to say any words. Thank you guys for the views on What If Dagon Evolved Part 2. That is coming soon enough. I am working as hard as I can. I just wanted to get this out here as soon as possible to see if you guys would like it. Anyways, if there are new subscribers to this channel, please consider dropping a like. And if you're new, please, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs, or maybe even more than that. I wish you all please just send me some likes my way, or subscribe to the channel, please. That would really help a lot and mean a lot. You guys are like everything to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys